I am back. After my weekend last week. What? My birthday, sorry. After my birthday last week. 15 years of age. I do not feel any different. And I missed it. I'm sorry. But Totally No Pro is the World Drivers' Champion in the Mercedes. Someone's finally dethroned Rayner, and it is Totally No Pro. Congratulations to him. He's the first person I've seen at Aurora Racing League to dethrone Rayner ever. And he is the first one. No, he's not. He's the second one out on track. Because Piney Penguin has just got out ahead of him. But we will watch his lap. The now world champions first. Well, possibly not first. Because I think as soon as someone won a sprint race, that was it. He was world champion. Good Potato says, welcome back, Dan. Hope you had a good birthday weekend. Thank you very much. If I'm being honest, I was actually really, really ill. I wouldn't have been able to stream anyway. Even if it wasn't my birthday, I was horrifically ill. So that wasn't great, but I still enjoyed myself. Thank you very much, Good Potato, and good luck in the race. Minions, he's like, what does this? I don't understand it, Minions. You aren't in. You're not in the league the entire season, and then you just appear for the final race. Fair enough, I guess. Minions. I mean, if you don't know who Minions is, he's just rapid. He's just perfect at like every track. So watch out for him. Totally No Pro. I'm really confused at what's going on here. Is the world champion doing a parade lap during qualifying? They needed drivers, right? Fair enough. Now I'm bad here. What? You're bad at Abu Dhabi? Yeah, sure. This guy's about to set a new track record. Watch. So we've only got 10 on the grid this evening. It is the final race of the season. The championship's already been decided. Those drivers, Minions, Good Potato, a new driver. Well, maybe not. He might have been here last week. I'm not sure. That's how you spell sigh in English, but I'm guessing that's not how you pronounce it. Siggy, yeah, mate. Siggy? Siggy? Cigarette? Mate, I don't know. Someone can tell me how to pronounce that, I'd appreciate it. Piney Penguin, Lucas Rayner, Totally No Pro, Crooked Vulture, Insiv, and Gazelle. Final race of the season, will we see a new race winner? We do not have any Mikhail. We don't have... Well, other than that, I don't really know, actually. Right, Totally No Pro. Let us ride on board with the new world champion. He will be the first to get a lap time done, I believe. And we ride on board with him here at Yas Marina. A beautiful track this is, and I think this is probably a bit controversial, but I do still think it should be the final race of the season, just because of it's just a final race of the season kind of track. You know, it's beautiful, it's got the fireworks, it's got the lights. I think it's perfect for the last race of the season. Hopefully it makes for a good race. Totally No Pro sets a 122.6. That is the benchmark to beat. His teammate Minions is coming round now. We'll see if he can beat it, because he is rapid. Insiv with a 123.2. Here's Good Potato. He'll be next across the line. I need to get my track maps set up, so I'll watch all of these laps come over, and then I'll set that up. Insiv about to round the final two corners. No, Insiv, my bad. Good Potato. He did not take the exit as wide as Totally No Pro did, and he gets a 124.2. Then Lucas crosses the line at 123.1. Totally No Rayner crosses the line with a 122.6, barely behind Totally No Pro. And then Minions goes 4/10 quicker. Minions, why do you downplay your ability? I don't know. He's just ridiculous. If he can keep it consistent, he will just win the race. But nice drift through the corner as well. It's putting on a show for us today. Really wide bit of track and narrows down very abruptly. Siggy, I'm butchering that username, I'm sorry. Gazelle crosses the line. It's good enough for 6, a 1:23.3. Good potato at the bottom of the well, set times at the moment. So he will definitely need to go out and try and set a competitive lap time. What I find crazy is that Good Potato is just under 2 seconds slower than Minions. That just, yeah, really does show Minions' pace. Siggy then, still going round, still don't know how to pronounce his username. I'm gonna have to message him, I think, after the race and ask. In the Aston Martin, we've got 2 cars on this grid that have been, well, that have got new names. That being the Alfa Romeo, which has obviously been renamed to Kick Steak Sauber, and the AlphaTauri, which has been renamed to Visa Cash App Racing Bulls in real life. Unbelievable, and 2 pretty bad names as well. To go from AlphaTauri, which sounds pretty cool, and Alfa Romeo, to Kick Steak Sauber and Visa Cash App Racing Bulls is, yeah, a massive downgrade. Siggy, I'm so sorry, 5th, 1:23.264. So as it stands, Rayner close to Totally No Pro's time. In fact, he's only just under 500ths of a second slower than the Mercedes driver. But I think that's a telltale for the season. Totally No Pro always that little bit ahead. That's why he won the championship, and I think it wasn't even really close at the end. A really dominant display and a very well-deserved title. Minions with the 1:22.2. This is why he doesn't race in the league, because honestly he would just win. Season in, season out, if he was consistently here, you just can't compete with his pace. No one can compete with the pace. Who else have we got on the lap? Piney Penguin. He's just started his lap. Crooked Vulture is on his out lap now. He's just started. No, he hasn't. He will be starting his lap soon. Matt, how do I say his name? Matt, how do I say his name? Because I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm pronouncing it Siggy. I don't know if it's Sai. I don't know if it's I don't know. So Matt, I'm gonna need you to help me out here. Welcome to the chat, by the way. How do you pronounce it? Piney Penguin rounding the final corner, crosses the line, goes bottom with a 1:24. By the way, Sai E. So is it just Sai E? So Sai. By the way, who was it? It was Good Potato. He did improve his lap time. He just crashed going into the pits. He did improve his lap time to a 1:23.7, which means Piney Penguin is at the back of the pack, and Crooked Vulture is currently the only one who hasn't set a lap time. And I need to put my phone on mute. Crooked Vulture to round the final corner in the Scuderia Ferrari, crosses the line, and it's good enough for 8th. A 1:23.4. The Ferraris don't look too strong around this circuit, but there's still a long time left to go. Speaking of which, Totally No Pro on another lap, but he's going slower this lap by 0.3 of a second. Will he find the pace, or will he abort the lap? It looks like he's still pushing in the Mercedes. So you've got to presume that he's going to finish the lap. But he invalidates it. Totally No Pro invalidates his lap time. And there's Minions, purple sector 1. If you're Rayner and you're powering your way down the extremely long straight, that's not what you want to see. He's probably hoping, Rayner, that he's giving dirty air to the Mercedes behind. See the DRS flap opening there, the Aston Martin pulled into the side. I think that is, yeah, it's Sai to let Rayner past. Rounding the hairpin. Sorry, I forgot the name of a hairpin. That's not normally like me. My bad. Rounding the hairpin goes Rayner, and towards the penultimate and then final corner of this track. What is it going to be for the McLaren driver? He crosses the line. It's good enough for second. That's crucial. But Minions has just gone into the 121s. A 121.873. Just as Rayner got within touching distance, he just runs away again. All three purple sectors. Unbelievable. Gazelle crossing the line to start his lap. Oh, Lucas running wide there. Getting away with it though. Can I join qualifying now? I think you can join qualifying, but I don't think it will let you race. And I don't think it will let you qualify, but you can join the race. But that's only if you get... I don't know if you're like... That's it. You need to obviously be signed up for that. So if you're like a registered driver, then you can join. But I'm not sure how that works and stuff. So Sai on a lap. He has got some support in the chat. He's currently 6th. Gonna need a belter of a lap time to compete with Minions. He's gonna need a pretty decent lap time to get into the top 3 as well. What can the Aston Martin driver do? Well, we'll wait and see as he comes up to the penultimate and final corner. What can the Aston Martin driver pull out of the bag? Well, he can pull into the pits. And Lucas, welcome to the chat, currently sitting in 5th in the Alfa Romeo, just in the 123 zone, 5 thousandths of a second away. No, 6 thousandths of a second away from being in the 122s. Lucas says it was a bad lap. Well, with more profanities in his language, but I don't want to get in trouble with Twitch. And Rayner pulls into the pits, and now we don't have anyone on a competitive lap. We only have 2 people on out laps, and they're both the bottom 2, so I'm going to get my track map set up. Right, track map is set up. Lucas saying he hit 0 apexes. And a purple sector 2 for Good Potato. What can the Ferrari driver do here around Yas Marina? Approaching turn 14. And then 15 and 16 left to go. 16 corners, turns around the Yas Marina circuit. The Ferrari driver with 3 minutes left on the clock. Where's he going to put himself? 9th. What? How did he get a purple sector 2? You missed a quality race last week. Yeah, it was my birthday. I'm sorry. I said it before. I was too ill to do it anyway. I was actually really ill on the Friday and then on my birthday. I wouldn't have been able to commentate. I'd lost my voice fully, and I was just, yeah, I was really ill. So, last lap chaos, really. Who won the sprint race? Because I'm guessing that by the sprint race, Totally No Pro had already won the championship. Can I keep my streak of getting pole in every race I do alive? Minions is saying he hopes so. I don't know. Minions, it's not like you're a quick he's just retired. This guy just retired. He doesn't even need another lap. He's saving a set of softs. He retired. He's got about 5.5 tenths to Rayner, and he retires. He doesn't need another lap. That is unreal. I think Coy's won the sprint, and then I won the race by 0.032. How did I miss that? They told me I couldn't beat. They told me they couldn't beat it. I don't know. So I save a set of softs. I don't know. Put me on the track. Oh, Rayner's retired from the session as well. This is interesting. Minions, put me on the track. See what happens, mate. That's all I'm gonna say. I'd be beating that lap with my eyes closed. I'm just a better driver. That's why I'm sat in the commentary booth, mate. I'm too good to be unleashed onto the track. You know I solely buy this game now for commentary, pretty much. I do a little bit of driving, but barely any. Yeah, I believe you. I basically did the breaking point game mode, and that's essentially it. I don't really play this game a lot now. Invalidated lap on the final corner for Sai. That is heartbreaking for the Aston Martin. Gazelle still has a chance at a lap in Civ. He's down on his time, but he could get it all back. Going through 13, then 14. A technical final sector, where for the most part it's a pretty foot to the floor kind of track. This last section is a technical bit. Rounding turn 16, the final one. Insiv cannot improve on his time. Now everyone's on a lap. Totally No Pro. Gazelle. He's running the final few corners. So is Good Potato. He is massively down on his delta though. Is the Ferrari driver just going to try and make it to the line? Because I don't think he's going to get there in time. The Ferrari driver is not going to be able to set another lap. He barely misses out on getting into the line, so he just pits instead. Here comes, well, I was going to say here comes Gazelle to round the final. Why can't I go on to... Oh, no, he's out. He DNF'd or something. Not really sure what's happened there. Sai on another invalidated... Well, no, his main lap was invalidated. We've got one more Ferrari of Crooked Vulture. Can anyone dethrone Minions? Can anyone even breach into the top 3? Totally No Pro has a chance of getting past Rayner, but I don't think he's going to get past Minions. Minions just too quick. Crooked Vulture goes up to 6th on his final lap. Good lap from him. Lucas next across the line. Then it's Piney Penguin. Then it's Totally No Pro. Reigning champion now. Lucas crosses the line. Improves, but not by enough. Piney Penguin now crosses the line. And we missed out on Totally No Pro because he was the last one to set a lap. So I apologise. Piney Penguin is at the back of the pack. Let's see where Totally No Pro finished. And it is second by 8 thousandths of a second. Minions, then the Danish man. Minions, is this true? Are you from Denmark? Or that is Denmark, I think. I'm pretty sure. I did not know that. Totally No Pro, the American, the reigning champion, 1-2 with Minions. Rayner 3rd, Lucas 4th, Gazelle 5th, Crooked Vulture 6th, Sai 7th, Insiv 8th. Pioneer Penguin was 10th. Who was 9th? I forgot. I think it... You are indeed Danish. Good to know. Kevin Magnussen on the grid, ladies and gentlemen. Minions, are you Kevin Magnussen? Be honest. Can't believe Kevin Magnussen's got the Mercedes seat, guys. It's unbelievable. No, never mind then. Christian Eriksen? Those are the 2 Danish people I know. Other than that, my knowledge of Danish people is not so good. Guys, is Højbjerg Danish? Hang on. I don't have my watch on. Højbjerg. I'm trying to ask Siri stuff and he's just ignoring me. Is Højbjerg Danish? Hang on. Yes, he is. I'm a genius. I know 3 Danish people. Højbjerg, Kevin Magnussen, and Christian Eriksen. Sorry. My throat. I'm still a bit ill. Lap data enabled. Everything else is fine. Right, Minions will lead the way at the start. He set another blistering lap. Totally No Pro, 0.008 of a second quicker than Rayner. Rayner just getting edged out by Totally No Pro. Lucas in 4th. He said he messed up his lap. He improved it by a 10th. If he's saying he messed up his first one, I'm sure he won't be happy with only a 10th improvement. But, on the positive, it is good enough for 4th. And I think that's something to go off. Because if any of the 3 in front of you DNF, then you got something to play off there. And also, you could just beat them on pace or have a better strategy. F1, strategy and luck. Skill, strategy, luck. I mean, honestly, you could say that for any sport, of course. But yeah, you know, luck probably plays a bigger part in this sport than it does in most. Gazelle in 5th. Won the last race. I wasn't commentating, but won the last race. Is he going to go for glory yet again? Maybe not. Not with Minions on the track. But Lucas has got his hands full, and that is Minions right there, I think, spinning round. So not a not a way to set the tone for the Mercedes. Lucas got his hands full with Gazelle. Crooked Vulture pulled a decent lap out the bag right at the end. And Sai, Insiv, Good Potato and Pioneer Penguin all have something to prove over the course of this race. 10 drivers, 29 laps. And the final race of the season. The championship's decided already. So this is just for a bit of fun. But as the lights turn on here for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, it is soon to be over and out for this season of Aurora Racing League. But let's have one last dance. It's lights out and away they go. They were held for a very long time off the start, but it looks like it's actually Minions who gets away well. Then Rayner, Totally No Pro, not getting away well at all, and he's spun around and he finds himself at the back. Rayner takes the lead of the race. He's got past Minions going through the first few corners. Well, this is what Rayner could have done within the races a little while ago, getting this kind of look off the start. Minions does send it down the inside and take that position back. And that looks like Insiv making contact with the wall and losing a bit of his front wing. And we've got a virtual safety car, possibly, due to the debris left on track. But crucially, Rayner is in the lead. Well, I didn't expect that. If I'm being honest, I didn't. 3rd to 1st, I think any driver would take that. Rayner He's not here to mess around, final race of the season, but he's not here to have fun. He's here to win. Go out on a high note from a season that he might be disappointed with. Minions will not let that happen very easily at all, though. And I thought we were just about to get back under racing conditions, but not quite. Look at how close Minions is. He is not giving Rayner an inch. Green flag, racing conditions. And we're back underway here at Abu Dhabi. We couldn't even finish a lap before a VSC was introduced. But we go again, and Rayner is going to cross the checkered line, or the white line, in first place. And I think he'll be happy with that. Minions will be, yes, definitely hunting him down. But for now, we can take that as a win. Totally No Pro already up to 7th. Crooked Vulture putting Lucas under some pressure. He's already got past Gazelle. Crooked Vulture looking like he's got the race pace, and down the inside he goes on the Alfa Romeo. Isn't quite going to get that move to stick. Can he use the slipstream to his advantage, maybe? Here comes the Ferrari driver. It's a very long straight. Minions just too far back to try anything, so we'll stay with this battle. Crooked Vulture definitely thought of it, but he thought better than to just dive bomb on lap 2 with nothing really on the line. Now he looks like he might be under a bit of pressure from Gazelle behind him, but we've got to watch this battle because Minions is now reeling in Rayner, and he will do it at a rate of knots because Minions is a very quick driver. Look at the difference in line between these two as well. Almost on different sides of the track they're going through that section, but it wasn't because Minions wanted to be out the dirty air or get a better look or go for an overtake. That was just sheerly a different line. Incredible. I kind of think it shows why Minions may be faster, because he just knows tracks in and out. Look at how much more of the curb he uses on the exit of, the final corner, actually. DRS enabled, that's going to assist the Mercedes driver, but he goes wide there. Now, I believe on last year's game, actually, there was an exploit where you could go really wide there and not get penalised for it. And people would abuse it in time trial. Is that still a thing, and is Minions using that just in a race? If so, you can't blame him for exploiting the game. But I'm sure Rayner won't be too pleased about it. If that is the case, Minions is fast enough to overtake him on track, I imagine. Okay. Oh, I can't even ban that guy. Alright. Sorry, we had a guy in chat promoting 18 plus content, let's say. And I can't ban him because my phone account isn't the same as my Twitch account. Right, here comes Minions. But not really getting through. Totally No Pro, by the way, still in 7th, and Lucas is up to Lucas is in 3rd, Gazelle is 4th, and now Crooked Vulture is the one down in 5th. So I was correct. Gazelle did get past him, but Lucas is pulling out a gap over a second. No DRS helping Gazelle. There is DRS helping Minions. However, Rayner is holding his own. He's done it for a couple of laps now. And here comes Minions down the main straight. DRS enabled, but he's nowhere near Rayner. And yeah, the Mercedes driver, he's just not there yet, which I'm surprised about. Crooked Vulture was getting close to the back of Gazelle, but no move there. Totally No Pro back on side, but not making any advancements there. Oh, but this is a battle to watch. In the background, Crooked Vulture was all over the back of Gazelle, but not making a move. And Totally No Pro did get past Sai on the right-hander. That kind of sweeping... It's not a straight, it's not a turn, really. But it's a sweeping right-hander of an area where you get DRS. Let's go back to this battle up top. Do you see the loose on the rear end from Minions, just sliding about, coming out of the final corner as he gets the power down. Rayner maybe going to use that to his advantage. He is going to use that to his advantage. He pulls out a 1 second gap. Where's the pace gone? I don't know. Minions has dropped off, and I didn't expect that to happen, but it has, and Rayner doing very well so far. Minions might have just... No, he hasn't. No DRS for the Mercedes driver. Wow. Now that is not what I was expecting. And Rayner, well, must be running a different downforce to him because he pulls away on the straight. Miraculously. Here comes Solino Pro. He's going to send it down the inside on Crooked Vulture. And he will try and get the move done and stuck. And he does. What a good move from the man in the Mercedes. He will come back, will the Ferrari driver, with DRS down the swooping right-hander, but to no avail. They go through the exit of turn 9. Crooked Vulture not ready to let it go, but he is the slower driver of the two, I think. Because otherwise I don't think Totally No Pro would have got past him in the first place. He's making advancements up. Sai gets the first penalty of the race, 3 seconds for track limits. And Rayner is pulling away. Are they on different types? Hards to mediums. Okay, it kind of makes sense, but that's still not what you normally see from Minions. It really looks like the only reason why he was anywhere near is because of DRS. Now, Crooked Vulture has not dropped off. We've got yellow flags in Sector 3. I'm not sure why. Possibly something to do with Piney Penguin, Good Potato, or Insiv. It'll be one of the three. But no, Minions dropping off to 2 seconds. You don't normally see that from the Mercedes. I think he was being dragged along by DRS, and now he's lost it. He's got nothing left. DRS for Crooked Vulture on the Mercedes, but he's not being pulled close enough. And this is kind of a stalemate between these three at the moment. Nothing happening there. Into the pits goes Piney Penguin. Insiv was on the back. God, this is how far they are. This is how far back they are. 3/10 the gap. DRS open for the AlphaTauri, and he should be making his move. Passed on the right hand side. Sorry. Like I said, I'm still ill. Good Potato gets his place nabbed by Insiv. Minions gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. It's falling apart for the Mercedes. Look how far back he is now. Rayner just pulling away up the road and swerving down the straight goes Minions. And Lucas is now reeling him in. What is going on with Minions? Into the pits then. Crooked Vulture gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. He is going from soft onto the hards. He wants to finish the race on this stint. And Sai just put the softs on. That is really interesting. I'm not sure what the game plan is for the Aston Martin, but it better be good. Because it's a bold move putting the softs on Lucas. Now all over the back of Minions. What's going on with Minions? He hasn't got damage. There's Rayner, miles away up in the distance. What is going on with Minions? Lucas is looking very likely to get past it. Minions slow. Lucas ready to capitalise. Minions 4 seconds back to Rayner. It's getting worse and worse. Insiv all over the back of Sai. He's actually going to try and go around the outside on turn 9. Nothing happening there. These guys wheel to wheel nearly. Piney Penguin gets a 3-second time penalty. We're about to switch back to Lucas and Minions because Lucas going around turn 5 is going to get DRS and surely will come flying past minions. What has happened with the Mercedes driver? Through goes Lucas on the inside. He's going to have to outbrake the Mercedes, but not by a lot. But he does run it deep, and that's going to allow minions back past. Lucas made a mess of that overtake. And that might have messed him up a little bit, because he's now miles back from where he was. And he's going to take another 2 laps to, I think, get back into that position to overtake again. Unlucky for Lucas. But he just left the brakes too late. Moves being made. I think that's Insiv and... No, Crooked Vulture on the back of Insiv now. So Sai's obviously his soft tyre is clearly working. And there's a Ferrari and an Alfa Romeo very close together. And there's also a Ferrari and AlphaTauri very close together. Crooked Vulture is about to get past Insiv. Oh, and he's going to do it on the inside. If he did get that move done, that would have been unbelievable. Good Potato gets past Piney Penguin. Crooked Vulture looking for any way through on Insiv. He just can't find one at the moment. Lucas is getting DRS on the straight. I really want to switch back to that. I'm going to have to. He's coming back with DRS. He's going to have to send it this time. Later on the brakes, yet again, he isn't. And Crooked Vulture is following Insiv through this section. We're going to have to switch back again, because Lucas gets DRS once again. He's going to go down the inside towards turn 9. Will the Mercedes try and hang it out around the outside? No, but he gets the switchback. Nearly gets the switchback, gets covered off and nearly loses the rear end. And Crooked Vulture does get past Insiv on the straight. Will Insiv try anything down the inside? No, he won't. They broke his wing and ruined his race. Ah, that's what happened to Sai, apparently. According to Matt. Sai wing, yep. I guessed. Right. Lucas then past Minions. Minions not having a good race whatsoever. Unbelievably. I never thought I'd say that, but it's fallen apart for the Mercedes driver. I'm not sure what's gone wrong. Minions just not able to compete right now. And Lucas is ahead. We'll be hoping to try and pull away. Will Minions now go back down the inside on this straight? He doesn't seem to have a lot of pace down these straights. He will have DRS. How much will that benefit him? Oh, quite a lot. Quite a lot indeed. Here comes Minions in the Mercedes, but he won't try it down the inside. He is going to wait for the final corner. Not the final corner, for turn 9, sorry. He'll get DRS once again. Here comes the Mercedes. On the back of Lucas. Down the inside. And he's back into second. This could be a bit of a yo-yo effect that we're about to see. I think Lucas just needs to dispatch Totally No... Oh, no, sorry, Lucas... What? Totally No Pro isn't even a part of this right now. He's just sat in 5th with no one really near him, apart from Gazelle, who he is gaining on, by the way. Lucas needs to get past Minions and dispatch him comfortably, unless Minions has now turned it on and is going to drive off into the sunset. That hasn't happened yet. Still a long way to go in this race. We've still got 19 laps pretty much left of racing. 19 laps left of racing. If you understand F1 and you understand how laps work, it is 19 laps, not 18, is it? You would think. But yeah. Lucas, he's going to get DRS now. 4 tenths back because it was a very poor exit for Minions. He might just get the move done down the straight. I think he will get the move done down the straight. He's going to go for it down the inside into turn 1, but Minions outbrakes him. But Minions has now set himself up horribly. Towards turn 9 they go, but it's actually worked out not too badly for the Mercedes driver. Lucas is going to need the DRS to happen very well. No move down the inside. And he should have done. It should have gone for the dive bomb because we've got a safety car, and I think Minions has kind of been banking on a safety car here. Rayner's so close to the pits. Surely he pits. Surely Rayner pits to get the hards on. Yes, he will. This is... Sorry, that's good potato. Rayner is nowhere near... Well, no, he is near the pits, actually. Surely he will pit and get the hards on. Sorry, I'm still used to seeing Rayner in a Ferrari from last season. Rayner does go into the pits, as I predicted. And will put the hard tyres on. Has anyone not pit? Nope, they all have. Lucas pits. Comes out behind Minions, who gets the mediums on. So mediums for Minions, hards for Rayner. Remember that. Oh my god, sorry. My throat, my chest. Rayner, he's got to watch out because Minions being on those mediums, he's going to get a lot more pace. He still has the penalty, and those mediums might take him to the end, but they'll be very slow by the end, and they could run the risk of spinning. Rayner on hards, they should be good to the end. They shouldn't drop off too much, and he should have much more grip by the end. Should have much more pace than Minions by the end. Lucas is also on the hards. Gazelle is on the mediums. Totally no pros on the mediums. Told you I was slow here. Minions, what's happened? Your qualifying pace was rapid though. Is it just like different? I guess the setup doesn't work in race or something? Everyone on fresh tyres except for Crooked Vulture because he only pit a few laps ago onto those hard tyres. So he will keep them out until the end of the race, I'm guessing. Setup is from nearly the day the game released. Right, okay. Minions with a 3-second time penalty as well. 5 seconds for Crooked Vulture. That was for speeding in the pit lane. And then 3 seconds for Insip, Sai, and Good Potato. Piney Penguin, of course, the one who DNF'd and brought out this dreaded safety car. No worries, though. But this is mainly a skill issue, says Minions. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, we got a safety car. I'll tell you about why. Today, I didn't really do anything. I'm not going to expose my location by saying where we walked, but we walked 20 kilometers today. Me, my sister, and my mother to raise money for the British Heart Foundation, and my sister, it was my sister who came up with the idea, kind of, I think. So she raised £1.2 thousand. I'm counting, it might be up to 1.3 now, I'm not sure, but who will win for you? If you mean who do I think will win? It depends. Minions has got the medium tyres on, and Minions, as much as he doesn't like to admit it, is a rapid driver, and he says he's bad on this track, and I'm not trying to like bully him, insult him. He hasn't been able to keep up with Rayner. He's just about managed to stay ahead of Lucas. But with the mediums on, he's going to be able to launch an attack on Rayner in these early laps. Is he going to be able to make these tyres stick to the end? I'm not sure. If he's not, then Rayner should win the race because he's faster than Lucas, who's on the same strategy as Rayner. It could get to a point where Minions drops down to third. Although I do reckon we'll see him finish second this race. It just depends. If he doesn't finish second, he'll finish in first or third. It's only one of the three. I still think Minions could win it. But Rayner, I think, is doing well enough. Oh my lord, I'm so tired, I'm sorry. Rayner's doing well enough at the moment. For me, the mediums towards the end will not be good. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. Safety car in this lap, this means we'll get going on lap 14. That still gives him 16 laps. 16 full laps on the mediums. They're going to be dead by the end. The question is, will Reina be able to reel him in enough? Because if Reina can hold him off of the restart, then Reina's won. No debate about it. But I think you'll see Minions get past him off the restart. We're going to ride on board with the Mercedes driver, actually. Just for the time being. Slowly does it round the final corner. Oh, he loses the rear end, though. Did he get caught? What happened there? Totally No Pro drops to the back of the grid. No, he doesn't, because he pits. Totally No Pro is pit. And it looked like Minions lost the rear end there. Lucas under a lot of pressure from Gazelle straight away. Reina does still lead through the first few corners. Down to turn 5 they go. A very long straight, but there's no DRS, and Reina was faster in a straight line before. He just needs to swerve and prevent Minions from gaining too much from a slipstream. We look behind because Lucas is under all kinds of pressure from Gazelle. Gazelle's got past him now, and Lucas drops down to 4th. Minions couldn't get past Reina down the straight. And going through 6 and 7, he's still behind, but he's going to have another shot at the McLaren, and he is all over the back of him now. The mediums also offer more grip. Around turn 9 they go. Minions around the outside. Can he get the move done on Reina? I think he can. He's got the inside line. He's going to squeeze Reina to the outside of the track. They make contact, and does he concede the position because he knows about the contact? They make contact again. He gets hit by Gazelle. Minions gets hit by Gazelle. They made contact. Minions lost it. Gazelle makes contact. Gazelle has lost his end plate, and he's making evasive maneuvers to get into the pits. And this basically trapped Lucas into a position, and Lucas has dropped to the back of the pack, bar Totally No Pro, and he will get back past Gazelle, sorry. And Sai has somehow found himself in 3rd place. I'm sure the Aston Martin driver will be buzzing to be here. And he's going to get DRS on the Mercedes driver. He's going to get past the Mercedes driver. What's happened? Is there side pod damage? I think there might be side pod damage. There's so many cars here. Contact. Crooked Vulture and Insiv make contact, and it's an absolute miracle that both of them are still in this race. They went flying into the side of the wall at a rate of knots, and I don't know how Insiv's made it out of that with his car still intact. Somewhat. He's lost his entire front wing. There's a virtual safety car. You wouldn't be surprised if it got upgraded to a full safety car. And Reina is just absolutely flying. He's miles ahead. One might say that he caused this, but I don't think the contact between him and Minions was necessarily his fault. I think it was just a racing incident. They were making contact quite a few times. I think it was a racing incident. I don't know. I didn't get a good enough view of it. We'll see what the stewards say at the end of the race. If that is that Minions wants to press anything on Reina for it. Sai second. Sai being second is outrageous. I don't think he would have seen himself here. But Minions is in the pits now. Did he get side pod damage? I'm not really sure what's happened. Another set of medium tyres. It's front wing damage. That's been the killer for the Mercedes. Well, this is going right to plan as DRS gets enabled for Reina. Where was this luck the entire season? He didn't get any of this, and all of a sudden all of his lucks come in the final race. I think Reina will be just happy to bring a race win home. We've got yellows in Sector 1 because Crooked Vulture has retired. OMG, the standing has really reversed except Reina. Wow, yeah, it actually has. To be fair, it's a good thing to note. Sai, Good Potato, all at the front. Lucas is in 4th, and I think he's lucky to be in 4th. Because obviously he dropped back loads, but Totally No Pro is in 5th now. Minions is in 6th. Gazelle's in 7th. I think Gazelle got really unlucky there, actually. And Good Potato's up in 2nd because he's made a move on Sai. Can you spectate Good Potato? Yeah, I am now. Because he's flying up to the top, but he gets another time penalty, and down the inside goes Sai. That's unbelievable. What a move. You don't see overtakes there. That's really impressive from the Aston Martin driver. and he rounds turn 16, the final corner, and he's still in second, and Good Potato's got a time penalty as well. We'll go and check these time penalties now. 6 seconds for both. Down the inside, though, goes Good Potato, but he runs it deep, and on the switchback, Saeed gets it back. This is a great battle for P2 and P3. They might not be the fastest drivers on the grid, but they're certainly the most entertaining. What a battle that we have here for second and third. The Aston Martin driver doing everything he can to stay in second place. But they've got to look out because Lucas is hunting them down behind. By the way, Saeed is gaining on Rayner. Should Rayner be concerned? Let's go, Saeed. Matt is absolutely loving this. Rayner should start to pull out, I'd expect, but he isn't. Here comes Good Potato. DRS open for the Ferrari driver, but the DRS isn't going to get anywhere near close enough to make a move. Rayner isn't pulling away. That is incredible. Saeed's on the hards and Rayner's on the... Saeed's got better race pace than the leader. No, he hasn't. He's now dropping back. But he did, for a brief period, have better race pace than Rayner. That is crazy. Here comes Good Potato. This battle is not over. And Gazelle, by the way, might have just been overtaken, actually, because... Or maybe he is just all over the back of Minions. How many seconds of penalties do they have? These two here both have 6. Minions has 3. Insif has 3. Good Potato, he's waiting out for the DRS. He's going to go through turn 5 and he needs to get a good exit if he wants a chance of getting past Saeed. Minion sets the fastest lap. He's starting to fly around the circuit, but he's going to need to do more than just fly if he wants to get close to Rayner this race, because it all kind of went wrong for him. DRS open for Good Potato. Is he going to be able to get the move done? Into turn 6 they go, and he is ahead of the Aston Martin driver. Lucas, though, is still in the background. He's reeling them in, and he will pounce on both of them. He's already ahead of them both, technically. By the way, back comes Saeed. Unbelievably, DRS open for the Aston Martin driver. Which way is he going to go? He goes to the outside. He jukes the Ferrari onto the inside, breaks up his line, and now around the outside at turn 9. Is he going to get through? I think he might just do that. Yes, he does. Unbelievable. The Aston Martin's back into second. Now, because of their time penalties, they're technically 3 and 4. And Lucas will go past them both in a second because he's faster. But this is an incredible battle. Hopefully Lucas doesn't break it up too much. Because, I mean, this is incredible. This is probably the best bit of racing we've had all season. And now, all 3 of the drivers are very close. And here comes Lucas. Picks off one of them straight away. Good Potato doesn't even try and fight the Alfa Romeo. He just concedes straight away. Does Lucas have to go to the pits by any chance? Lucas on the hard tyres, but they're fresh hards, I'm pretty sure. Yes, they are. They're the same laps old as Rayner, so they're fresh. He won't have to pit. So he is... Yeah. He will come second at this rate. DRS on Saeed. Well, the move's not going to happen just yet unless he absolutely goes for it. He is. He is. He's gone for it down the inside. That is unbelievable. The absolute audacity to go for a move like that into turn 6. It was bold. It was beautiful. The last of the late breakers. It's Lucas. What a move down the inside. Saeed didn't expect it, but he did leave the room, which I do respect from the Aston Martin, to let him through. That is unbelievable. From the Alfa Romeo, Nate, just thought I'd drop in and say hello. Hope you had a great day last week. Thank you very much, Nate. I appreciate it. If I'm being honest, I wouldn't, even if it wasn't my birthday, I wouldn't have been able to commentate. I was really, really ill, actually. So that, yeah. Bit of a shame, but yeah, I lost my voice fully. I was very ill, but I still enjoyed myself. It was still yeah, I still had fun, but you know, it is what it is. Not ideal, but at the end of the day, I don't really mind. Totally No Pro. Was it Totally No Pro who's just gone fastest? I think it was Minions who just went fastest. Good Potato lost 3 seconds on 1 lap. I don't think it helped that he's now lost DRS on Sai, and he got he then got overtook by Lucas, which kind of pushed him back a bit. Sai, by the way, not out of it. He's still keeping with Lucas. Very barely, but he is keeping with Lucas. He's going to get DRS. The Aston Martin's surely too far back to make a move, but the DRS flap does open up. This battle won't last much longer. Sai can't keep attacking. He's just not fast enough, but he's done a really good job to keep it this close in the first place. Alright, gotta go. Have a good stream, and Nate, see you soon. Thank you very much, Nate. You too. Thanks for dropping in. I really appreciate it. Some people wish me a happy birthday on the Discord. I still need to respond to that, by the way. A week later. Oh, brilliant of me. But no, thank you, Nate. I do appreciate it. Have a good night. And thanks for dropping by. How many laps are Minions on his tyres? They're not too worn because he obviously went into the pits before. He's on 4-lap old mediums. Good protect. Minions gets another penalty, though. Yeah, see you, Nate. Minions, another penalty. That brings him up to 6 seconds of penalties. The Mercedes driver, he's just trying to throw it through, and he has to be fair. He does have to throw it around the track if he wants to get near Rayner, but Rayner's pulling out the gap to Lucas. It's just not going to happen for Minions unless something crazy happens this race. Sai, you can see Minions in the background as well. He is flying. Totally no pro. Lost up the position to Minions, and isn't really able to get anywhere near him. Sai's now too far back to even think about moving on Lucas. And now we're at that point in the race where it does get a bit boring. Fortunately, Minions has just begun to launch his attack on Good Potato. He'll probably get past him before the end of the lap. Just look at how much more pace he can carry through. He tags him on the rear. That's bad from Minions. That's really bad from Minions. Good Potato finds himself on the wall. He might have rear wing damage. Yeah. I mean, Minions was a lot faster. It's difficult when you're that much faster than someone going through a corner. But that is his fault, because he has just gone into the back of him. And that will ruin Good Potato's race, unfortunately for the Ferrari. Because he was coming along nicely. It would have been a nice race for him. I mean, he might have still ended up in 7th or something because of his penalties, but you know, he could have tried and stay up there. At least he could have tried on track. But that's kind of brought his race to a halt, unfortunately. How many laps does Totally No Pro have on his tyres? I'm gonna have a look. Totally No Pro really hasn't been in the race, and I think 8 laps. I'll just leave this up here for you, mate, honestly, because nothing's really happening at the moment, so I'll just leave this little graphic up for you. 8 laps on Totally No Pro's tyres. Yeah, he hasn't really featured this race, which is unlike Totally No Pro, because he's won so many races, he's drove so well this season, but only 5th. And he didn't have a good start to the race, spinning, and it hasn't been a great race for him. And is that commentator's curse? Because he just spun again and he's DNF'd. Totally No Pro is out of the race and we've got a safety car. Matt, you jinxed it. Imagine a safety car now. Why? Why have you said that? I can't believe it. Totally No Pro is out. Just as I was saying, he hasn't featured this race. And just as I was saying how he spun, he loses the rear end again, spins out, and he is in the wall and out of the final race of the season. Me and Matt both called it by mistake. Yeah, that is the commentator's curse. Right, who's just delved into the pits? Everyone's just delved into the pits, except for Rayner. That is crucial. I think Rayner might have a big enough gap, but he has to go slowly because of the delta. Hang on a minute. Oh no, all of the cars have to unlap. Hopefully they remove the delta for Rayner, because otherwise, I mean, he's got 36 seconds. He should be alright, I think, to go into the pits, get a set of softs on. No, the Delta's still active. Will he get to the pits in time, Rayner, to get the soft tyres on? Everyone behind him has just been thrown a lifeline. Will Lucas miraculously prevail? Here's Rayner into the pits, surely for the soft tyres. Yes, it is the soft tyres for Rayner. And he gets away. It's a very nice stop indeed from the McLaren pit crew. Oh, it wasn't even close. He is miles ahead of the pack. It really does speak to the levels of how well he's raced today. I think anything less than a race win is going to be absolutely devastating for Rayner. Because he's been perfect. And he just lost the World Championship, which he hasn't lost in so many seasons. And am I alright to get rid of the infographic of tyres because everyone's on the same tyres now? Penalty situation, yeah, good question actually. 11 seconds for Siggy. No, Sai, sorry. 6 for Minions, 6 for Good Potato, 3 for Insiv. But none for Gazelle, Lucas or Rayner. That's going to play a massive part in the race, I guarantee it. I almost think Rayner, Lucas and Gazelle are going to be the top 3 because of that. Just purely because of that. Sai's actually managed to reduce his time penalty from 11 to only 6 because he's just pit and served a 5-second time penalty. But I think Rayner, Lucas and Gazelle could be the top 3 for this race. Just based off the fact that they don't have penalties. If they can stay away from the white line, just stay in it, then I think jobs are good one for these guys. At least my softs were fresh, yeah. Everyone has fresh softs actually, I think. Maybe Good Potato didn't, I'm not sure. But oh yeah, to be fair, you did save a set, didn't you? Fair enough. And Rayner also saved a set. Actually, Totally No Pro didn't save a set, but he's out the race. So, yeah, I think pretty crucial decision from Rayner in the end to save a set of soft tyres. Accidental genius, or was it just genius? Did he just know this was going to happen? Minions, seeing as you're here, do you think you can win? You're on the soft tyres. So many twists and turns. Minions, you're on the soft tyres. You're now going for purely fast laps. Totally No Pro. I did save a set. I did 2 runs on 1 set. Oh, right, fair enough. I didn't realise that. Fair enough. Wings too low. Win. Oh, hell no, says Minions. I just crashed. Wings too low, says Totally No Pro. It is a shame. Totally No Pro, by the way, congratulations. You're world champion. Nobody saw that coming. Cue the laugh track. No, but you dominant season. I cursed you with the commentator's cursed. Sai pitted again. He did. Has he removed a nut? No way he's moved a... No, he hasn't. I'm not really sure what's going on then. Thanks, mate. No worries. Also, so many people wish me happy birthday. Since there's a few people in the chat, so many people wish me happy birthday on the Discord. I saw the messages a few days after my birthday. No, I didn't. I saw them on my birthday. Never mind. I saw them on my birthday, but I didn't respond because I didn't have time because I was eating dinner. I was very ill. And wish I didn't get sprung at the start. Would have been in the fight and wouldn't have to push so hard, yeah, to be fair. Who knows if I'll be able to get on the podium? What do you think? Well, Matt, you're not racing. But if you race next season, sorry, I don't know why. Oh, who knows if he... Oh, right, okay. Right, okay. I was going to say, like, Matt. I was going to go like, Matt, you're not racing, so it'd be a very impressive job if he could. I don't think he will, just because of time penalties and such. But if he does, I think that'll be an incredible comeback. Right. Rayner. About to get going. These are the last 4 laps of this season of Aurora Racing League. A new chapter has begun because we've got a new reigning world champion, and I've never commentated Aurora Racing League without Rayner being champion. So a new chapter is begun. Well, it's beginning, I guess, because we've got still one more race. Yeah, a few more laps in this book at least. Lucas under a lot of pressure from Minions from the get-go into turn 5. Minions not able to get a move done, but he will be able to get a really nice run. Oh, that's a massive crash at the back. Good Potato and Insiv both out of the race, and it's another safety car. Minions has got past Lucas as well. We're only going to have one lap of racing, surely. We're going to have one lap of racing to decide the championship. Is it going to be a 7th and 8th world championship for Hamilton? Or a 1st world championship for Verstappen? Oh, I hated that. I hated that race so much. Abu Dhabi 2021. Horrible. Horrible. Totally no pro. I hated it. I'm sorry. I hated saying that. I hated saying that. Well, I had to reference it. But, oh, mate, I'm still so mad about that. I'm still so mad about that. Yeah, literally. 12th of December, 2021 was the worst day of my life. No, it wasn't. I've had worse since then. But before everything after that happened, like, that was the worst day of my life when that happened. I just don't know. Totally no proof. You gotta be with me. I'll just call you Andrew. I don't know why I'm referring to you as your username. You gotta be with me. Of our lives, yeah. I was shocked when that happened. Good Potato, you're gonna have to run us through actually what happened there. I don't know if Insiv caught you, if you caught Insiv, and you both ended up in the wall or something. But Andrew, you gotta be honest. Like, yeah, no, same. Also, him going to Ferrari, that's mental. No, I am as well. I try and stay unbiased about it sometimes in commentary, but Aston Martin is the only full team in the race. Yeah, that's true. To be fair, we only had... Well, no, we had 4 full teams. Yeah, it's been a high DNF race. Bahrain 22 was the best race in my time for me. Also, anything with Seb in the top 7. I don't think Seb being in the top 7 back when he was at Red Bull was very good, though, don't you think? Or Ferrari? Minions? Thoughts? Bahrain 2022. What happened in Bahrain 2022? Verstappen beat Hamilton. No! Sainz won. No, Leclerc won. Ah, safety car in this lap. Green flag racing. Ah, I got distracted. I know what it is. Totally no. Minions, you thought that Ferrari had hope for the season, but they didn't, because Ferrari is shocking, and unfortunately Hamilton's going there. They were side by side, and he just pulled me into the wall. Yeah, I've seen that happen so many times. There will be... Okay, let's lock in. Final commentary of the season. 5 drivers, 2 laps. It's going to be foot to the floor, full out, pure racing. Nothing is going to be left out there. It's going to be right onto the white lines, edge of the seat stuff. No gaps left for anyone. No one is going to get a sniff. It's going to be pure blood and battle out there. And Rayner has gone for what will be the final 2 laps of this season. And he might have caught Minions napping ever so slightly. He gets away well. Minions on a 6-second time penalty, by the way, so he needs to pull away massively if he does get an overtake. Very wide line for Lucas there. He can still come second in this race as long as Gazelle doesn't get past him. By the way, the fact that Rayner, Lucas and Gazelle don't have any penalties is incredible. And, yeah, really quite impressive for both of them. 2 quali laps, as Matt says. Good Potato says he's not mad, but a bit disappointed. Sounds like my dad when he saw my grade card the other day. No, I actually did alright on my grades. Right, here comes Rayner down to turn 5. And Minions is nowhere near close enough to get a move done yet. Oh, sorry, that's turn 6, my bad. Down to now turn 8 and then on to the hairpin that is turn 9. Minions is just dropping further and further back. He just can't keep up with the McLaren of Rayner, and Rayner should come home a victor in the final race of the season. Lucas pulling away from Gazelle. Gazelle needs to go all out if he wants to get the podium position. Not really. All he has to do is stay within 6 seconds of Minions. But even that's going to be difficult at the moment as he's under immense pressure from his teammate. Matt, by the way, if there is another incident, there's just no safety car. It just... When, like, F1, the games will never finish under a safety car. It just doesn't happen. Reina sets the fastest lap on the second to final lap. That is unbelievable. Reina might steal all 26 points that were on as a maximum this weekend. Flying. Here is Reina, not letting Minions anywhere close. DRS is not opened. Reina's just done that without DRS, quite remarkably. And now he's going to pull down the straight towards turn 5. But still, Minions is nowhere near. Minions just isn't getting close enough. I don't know why I turned that into leader. I didn't mean to do that. Saeed might be able to get past Gazelle, by the way. Look at this battle brewing up here between the Aston Martins. This is like Fernando Alonso. No, this is like Stroll and Vettel in the 2022 season. These two are going to battle it right to the death of the Grand Prix. Well, it hasn't been the season Reina wanted. He wanted the championship once again, but he was dethroned. He was usurped. And the one who committed the regicide was Totally No Pro. And whilst he didn't win the championship, he can go out on a high as Reina wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, the final race of the season. Minions second on the track, but he's demoted to 4th after penalties are applied. He might have just been demoted to 5th after penalties were applied. No, Saeed was still 5th at the end. Reina, well, it's not much of a consolation, but it is as good as it will get for him this season. Final race, won with fastest lap. And that concludes what was, let's be honest, a dominant season from Totally No Pro. And this is a familiar sight, but it wasn't a familiar sight this season. Is this Reina's first win? Maybe not his first, but yeah. I mean, unlucky over the season. Totally No Pro was just in and out the better driver. As harsh as it sounds, Reina put up his best fight. It wasn't enough, but there was luck involved. But you know, it was just at the end of the day, Totally No Pro. He was just pretty perfect this season, to be honest. And that concludes Aurora Racing League Season 6. Reina with a win and fastest lap from 3rd on the grid. Lucas from 4th finishes 2nd. Gazelle 3rd. He gets a podium on the last race. So does Lucas. I'm sure Lucas will be absolutely buzzing about that as well. Minions demoted to 4th because of time penalties at the end. Saeed gets 5th in what was maybe his first race in the league. I'm not sure if he was there. And no one else gets points because they didn't finish. In Civ, Good Potato, Totally No Pro, the champion, by the way. Just rub that one in there. Totally no, I'm messing. Crooked, Vulture, and Piney Penguin all scoring 0 because of the DNFs. And that's it. Thank you to everyone who tuned in this season. This season for the league. We'll be back, hopefully, bigger and better next season. However, I'm sad to announce the next season might be my last season because I'm not getting F1 24 because I don't play the game enough, and I'm not. They're expensive games, all right. They're expensive games. So next season might be my last season, at least for the time being. And if that is the case, I'm sorry, but thank you to everyone who's been a part of Aurora Racing League. And let's make it a last season to remember. Reina celebrating the victory. Congratulations, Reina, you do get the win and the fastest lap. Do you know what? To be honest, that was the perfect race for Reina. They've shared an amazing race battle, but it can only be won by one. It's going Argentinian in 2020. It's 2024, Good Potato. What's going on? Congratulations, Rainer. Thank you to everyone who tuned in this season. And I can't wait to be back for the next one. It was a great race. It was a great race. Rainer, I'm pretty sure that you're the one who makes the highlights, mate. Oh, it was a great race. Honestly, Sai, he was my driver of the day. Because he was involved in some of the most fun battles on the entire... It was great. It was a blast. Love commentating it. And I love commentating this whole season. It was great. A fantastic season for driving. What about me? Sorry, Lucas. I forgot. Lucas, congratulations on the second. Actually, a really impressive drive. I don't know where you started. You started 4th, I'm pretty sure. A great drive from you to finish 2nd. But yeah, that's it for Season 6. Hopefully, I catch you in Season 7. I can't wait. Yeah, definitely your best track. You massively outperformed yourself there. I didn't expect it at all. So congratulations, Lucas. Congratulations, Rainer. Congratulations, Gazelle, as well. Been a pleasure listening to your beautiful voice this season. Cheers, Gazelle. I very much appreciate it. And well done, finally, to Totally No Pro, because he was the greatest this season. Well, made evidently clear because he won the championship. Congratulations to him, but congratulations to everyone. Thank you to everyone as well who tuned in to the streams, who raced in the races. I appreciate all of you. And hopefully we see you again next season. Now time to finish on the famous line. But from me and everyone else at Aurora Racing League, wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, or good night.